And we're back with Cats and Sea Dino Park. Very excited about this one. This is developed by Noobzilla, who did the Cats and Sea Kosaka. Published by Celestia Games. This is an Ideal Xbox game that came out on the 5th of March 2025. Thank you to Ideal Xbox for this game. On Xbox, it's £2.49 or $2.99. It's also available on Steam and Switch. It is a trip to the Dino Park. May sound awesome, and it is, but what if that trip was also full of cats to find and pet? There are 500 cats to find and little extra details too. A bunch of special cats to collect. 5 levels, dense with friendly looking handmade drawings, 3 adorable music tracks, and adjustable game colours. There are 22 achievements, all of which are obtainable. Ooh, and is the Osaka one the one that had the speed run? Yes, the Osaka one had speedrunny stuff. This one doesn't have speedrun. Excellent, so we can just find the cats. We can have so much more fun with this. The speedrun was good-ish. You know, we did the speed running and it was fine, but it was less fun than just finding cats. This looks so cute. So yeah, playing this. Okie dokes. So 15. Ooh, okay. Oh, no. Ah. Okay. We're gonna make it purple. There we go, we made it purple. Settings. Alright, let's turn the music down a little bit. Noobzilla. Number of cats you've petted. Get to pet their cats. Hey. Also, it's subterfuge if we hadn't already said. So it does have like a stopwatchy thing, but there's no achievements tied to it. So okay. Cat. Leo, practice lion roars in the dead of night, much to the dismay of neighbours. Noodle, obsessed with pasta, attempts to cook by kneading blankets. Simba dreams of ruling the Serengeti, settles for being king of the couch. Okay, please tell me every single cat has a name. Houdini, master escape artist, can vanish from sight only to reappear in food bowls. Tuxedo insists on formal attire for all occasions, even litterbox visits. Pumpkin secretly fears Halloween, hides under blankets until November. Mocha, obsessed with knocking over coffee cups, thinks it's a feline prank. Mitz considers herself a cat gardener, digs imaginary holes in houseplants. We found a ghost. Hope it's not a cat ghost. Wiggles, tail never stops wagging even though he's a cat. Reasonable, reasonable. Pancake believes she's a pancake ninja, flattens herself on kitchen floors. Marmalade can't resist rolling in orange leaves, thinking they're long-lost siblings. Of course, we've got the orange cat. Peanut believes she's a jungle explorer, climbs curtains in search of an adventure. Bee! There are 5 bees. Oh, look, we've got a thing up there that came up. There's also, I think there must be hints. We're not going to use hints. I'm just having fun. They named all the cats! Lucy has a love affair with laser dots. Stages protest when laser pointer batteries run out. This is amazing! Charlie considers himself a cat detective, investigates every nook and cranny. I love that they've given all of the cats names. That's brilliant. Funny! Casper practices stealth mode but forgets his ghostly white fur gives him away. Sprinkles has an irrational fear of water yet enjoys watching bathtub dramas. Smudge paints abstract art with litterbox tracks, considers it avant-garde. I like that I've got my nice purple colouring as well. Midnight turns into a feline superhero at night fighting imaginary villains. Sassy gives judgmental glares worthy of a diva but secretly loves belly rubs. Why am I opening things and getting ghosts? Makes me sad. Pudding can't resist belly rubs, often initiates porties for pampering session. Catnip Crook. The notorious... Ooh, we got a special cat. Mastermind behind the great catnip heist, known for leaving a trail of minty mayhem in his wake. Ski has a penchant for knocking over shot glasses, considers it mixology. Bee. Latte thinks she's a caffeine addict, constantly tries to seek a sip from mugs. Chloe, queen of dramatic exits, always storms off as if she's in a soap opera. This is awesome. Ollie secretly practices parkour, jumps off furniture with ninja-like precision. Harley thinks he's a biker, stages protest when motorcycle noises interrupt his naps. Socks has a secret sock collection, hoards them under the bed for midnight cuddles. Gigi develops a secret fashionista obsession, stages protests when outfits aren't up to par. Mittens has a secret mitten collection, hoards them under the bed for winter cuddles. Sammy believes he's a rock star, stages impromptu concerts with howling solos. Oscar secretly practices Oscar-winning performance, perfects dramatic catwalks. Duck. Duck goose. Amy thinks she's a mirror, stages impromptu mirror checks with every reflective surface. Dexter develops a secret detective obsession, attempts to solve mysteries of disappearing treats. Caramel develops a secret caramel obsession, stages protest when caramel treats are absent. Are cats even allowed to eat caramel? Buddy secretly practices friendship, offers comforting purrs to anyone in need. I feel like these may be like drawn from things, like randomly generated, but I love them. Pebbles believes she's a rock collector, hoards pebbles under the sofa cushions. Tofu secretly practices tofu appreciation, stages protest for tofu isn't served with dinner. That's a bunny. Mia thinks she's a meowing maestro, stages midnight concerts with operatic solos. Angel, the perfect feline, believes her real job is to supervise the humans and make sure they're up to scratch on their cuddle quotas. The angel has been found. Skittles secretly practices acrobatics, attempts to walk on two legs like a circus performer. Tinkerbell develops a secret tinkering obsession, attempts to dismantle household objects, gadgets even. Cuddles believes she's a professional cuddler, offers cuddle sessions to anyone in need. I'll take one, please, Cuddles. Lucky has a Lucky Charm collection, holds catnip toys under the bed. Sadie thinks she's a sad movie star, stages dramatic faints when treats are delayed. Ruby secretly practices gemology, hoards shiny objects under the bed. Cinnamon develops a secret cinnamon roll obsession, sneaks bites during breakfast chaos. Tasha believes she's a tango dancer, practices twirls around table legs. Olive secretly practices olive appreciation, stages protests when olives aren't served with dinner. Yeah, there's certainly some, you know, random thingy. Ziggy thinks he's a space explorer, stages spacewalks along windowsills. Pause believes he's a high five master, offer high fives to anyone who passes by. I definitely want a kitty high five. Sophie develops a secret sophistication obsession, sips imaginary tea with pinky up. Bubbles believes she's a bubble artist, attempts to catch imaginary bubbles in midair. Gracie develops a secret gracefulness obsession, practices ballet leaps off furniture. Lenny believes he's a comedian, stages impromptu stand-ups at 1 a.m. Cookie develops a secret obsession, sneaks bites from the cookie jar. And also from a Triceratops. Cupcake has an irrational fear of sprinkles, believes they're tiny cat-eating monsters. Lily develops a secret gardening obsession, digs imaginary holes in potted plants. Well, they're not very imaginary, really, are they? Key practices rock climbing on curtains, much to the dismay of his human. Felix aspires to be a food critic, offered critique of every meal, whether cat food or human. Ooh, B. Patches believes she's a quilt artist, rearranges patchwork blankets to her liking. Boots, no feet, loves shoes, hoards slippers under the sofa. Callie believes she's a calico queen, demands royal treatment at all times. King thinks he's the ruler of the household, demands royal treatment, but secretly enjoys belly rubs. Sunny, sunbath enthusiast, stages protest when clouds obstruct her rays. Max develops a complex workout routine consisting mainly of scratching post-gymnastics. Teddy clings to stuffed animals, convinced they're long-lost siblings. B. Kiwi has a love-hate relationship with fruit, enjoys battling kiwis around, but fears bananas. Understandable. So we've just opened a whole bunch of presents and then we got the Cat King. Smokey thinks he's a magician, disappears and reappears when treats are involved. Okay, so we've found 2 of the special cats. Let's just have a little zoom. Wow. 2 of the special cats. Didn't see how many. I think there's probably 100. We've got 32 left and 1 B. But I'll be honest, we were just sort of going around reading the cat things. So now we're going to zoom in again. And try... Marshmallow develops a secret marshmallow stash hidden behind sofa cushions. Shadow practices stealth mode but forgets his shadow gives him away. Lulu spends hours perfecting her catwalk, convinced she's a supermodel. Toby has a secret obsession with catnip, stages intervention for other cats. Waffles develops a secret waffle obsession, sneaks bites during breakfast chaos. Puff considers himself a cloud enthusiast, attempts to mimic fluffy formations. Ghost, master of disappearing act, blends into white bedspreads with ease. Luna believes she's a moon goddess, demanding nightly serenades under the stars. This is very cute. And yes, we're probably going to read out every single cat description, I'll be honest. Oreo believes he's a cookie connoisseur, stages taste tests with various cat treats. Milo develops a secret Milo drink obsession. It sneaks snips when nobody's looking. Of course, we've got to have a Milo. Marbles. Collects marbles in his fur, considers it a fashion statement. Daisy secretly practices flower arranging, redistributes bouquets to her liking. Zoe aspires to be a catnip connoisseur, spends hours analysing scents. Bella has a collection of hair ties hidden under the sofa, her secret treasure trove. Which, as long as there's no sparkly vampires involved. So we're looking for 18 cats and 1 bee. C believes she's a princess, demands a royal entourage for her afternoon naps. Flash runs like lightning when chasing laser dots, but trips over his own paws. Tiger secretly practices tiger roars, demands respect from neighborhood strays. Hey! Snickers believes every day is Halloween, demands treats in exchange for pears. And Jasper develops an existential crisis whenever he sees his reflection. You, me both, Jasper. You, me both. Velvet convinces royalty demands velvet cushions for her throne. Rosie believes she's a rose gardener, spends hours pruning houseplants. Cleo develops a secret Egyptian queen obsession, demands pyramid-shaped scratching posts. Willow secretly practices yoga poses, convinced she's the most flexible cat in town. Okay, so we go back to the down point. And then go up the other way. Muffin, master of strategic hiding, disappears when vet appointments are due. I feel that's most cats. Lion secretly practices magic tricks, convince other cats he can disappear at will. Right now it's just meowing at me. Does that mean there's one near? There we go. Fudge thinks he's a chocolate connoisseur. Stages protest when chocolate is off limits. Buttons develops a secret button obsession, hoards them under the sofa cushions. I can't stop reading them out. I'm sorry. Ginger believes she's a gingerbread cookie. Stages protest when gingerbread treats are absent. I think these cats have a lot of psychological problems. Jinx develops a secret Jinx obsession, stages pranks on unsuspecting houseplants. I feel like there's some programmatic rule stuff in here. Potentially. Or it's possible that, you know, there's sort of a formula that's filled in. Catty Potter. Casting perfect spells and whisking hearts away with her magical charm. We've got 2 cats left. So now, it's a case of listening for meows. Okay. Oh. Nala develops a secret peanut butter obsession, stages protest when jars are empty. Okay, 1 cat left. Anyone spots anything that looks vaguely cat-shaped before I do, please do let me know. Why does that little kid have radishes? Oh no, they're meant to be pigtails. It just looks like radishes in her eyes. a bunny. Aha! Level perfected. Digger? Tigger? Have the 100 cat. Can I continue? Because I want to find out what that last cat was. Jagger! Develops an obsession with shiny objects, hoards jewelry under the bed. Okay. Alright. 5 achievements. Area 1 completed. 100 cats pet. So, fairly formulaic, but I'm really not going to complain because I love findy cat games. Prince! Louis. Ooh, believes a secret agent on a mission to infiltrate the dog bed. Bowser scares off imaginary plumbers. Shakespeare expresses himself through dramatic meows and epic tales of adventure. Oh, and we're looking for burbies. Prince demands royal treatment but secretly loves belly rubs. There's nothing unroyal about belly rubs. You couldn't do too many back-to-back? What, the finding games or just levels within the game? Zach aspires to be a master chef, helping in the kitchen by taste testing everything that falls on the floor. Burp. Monty, professional cuddler with a purr that can melt the coldest hearts. Yeah, well, I mean, we don't play them back-to-back. That's why I play them on stream, because it's fun. Clancy, obsessed with chasing laser pointers and convinces on a top-secret mission. Named after Tom Clancy, I'm guessing. Ole practices his soccer skills with hair ties and crumpled paper balls. Sheba acts like royalty, demanding only the finest tuna and the softest cushions for lounging. Pixie casts spells of cuteness that are simply irresistible. MacGyver, maker of DIY cat toys using household objects in creative ways. Boo, professional hide-and-seek champion. Ooh, this one looks fancy. Sir Purrington III, a distinguished gentleman with a penchant for monocles who insists on being addressed with the utmost formality, even during playtime. Sir Purrington III, thank you very much. What a distinguished gentleman. Hope spends hours staring at the fish tank, convinced she's plotting her underwater escape. Wolfgang insists on listening to classical music at all hours and demands an audience for all his concerts. Colbert has a knack for photobombing the family pictures and stealing spotlights. As it should be, as it should be. Bean, obsessed with collecting random objects and hoarding them in secret locations. What is that? Looks like an expired chicken. Jersey wears a tight sports jersey and cheers for the local cat team. Nell thinks she's a ninja, stealthily pouncing on unsuspecting shoelaces. Aristotle, always caught reading philosophy books by knocking them off shelves. Why are people, like, these look like really dangerous dinosaurs? What is going on? Roscoe, convinced it's a dog, fetches hair ties. Killer has a deadly stare that turns toys into prey. Photon, convinced lasers are chasing its tail. Actually, like, you know, killer dinosaurs. What is going on here? Trixie, expert magician, makes tricks disappear in a puff of fur. Dickens is a penchant for sitting on top of the Christmas tree. Reasonable, reasonable. Boone convinces a pirate and buries treasure in the backyard. Meowosaurus Rex, the ruler of the living room jungle, the colossal Catzilla towers over the furniture, terrorizing toy mice and dinosaurs alike with thunderous purrs. Drake, aspiring rapper, freelances perfect rhythms at 1 a.m. I'm awake then, that's fine. Peyton secretly practices for the Olympic high jump competition. Hawking, theoretical physicist pondering the mysteries of string theory or just napping. Wolf, fancies himself a lone wolf, prowling the house at night and howling at the moon or the refrigerator. Hector believes he's a master of disguise and tries to blend in with household objects. Mackenzie prefers to be carried around in a purse. Faith believes in karma and regularly performs acts of kindness by leaving toy mice on the doorstep of neighbours' cats. Aww. Burp. Tessa insists on having her own cat spa day complete with cucumber eye masks. Batman always hides in the shadows waiting for the perfect moment to pounce unsuspecting toes. Another weird chicken thing. Zane convinces a secret agent and spies on neighbours from behind the curtains. Wallace, architecture enthusiast, meticulously arranged cushions into miniature forts. Hannah practices singing skills at 2 a.m. every night. Damien has mastered the art of the dramatic entrance, complete with a flick of the tail. Love it. Brick, built like a tank but has a soft spot for belly rubs and chin scratches. Carly, absolutely convinced, is the ruler of a secret catnip empire. Sancho dreams of becoming a world-renowned sommelier and sniffs everything like a wine connoisseur. McTavish, Scottish accent when he mews, but no one understands him. Bernoulli, convinced he's a world-class acrobat, practices his mid-air flips off the back of the couch. Sully thinks he's a professional wrestler, practices on pillows. Ping practices pouncing skills on unsuspecting household objects. Hendrix practices air guitar and scratching posts. Matilda, obsessed with watching cat videos on the internet. Me too. Banjo has a musical meow and insists on accompanying family sing-alongs with his own perfect tunes, and also sits in a T-Rex mouth. Is this a real dinosaur park? Because that is very dangerous. Thank you, Havor. Also, hi, Havor. Chance has an uncanny ability to knock over anything precarious without ever taking the blame. Good skill, good skill. Harbour enjoys serenading the moon at night with his howling renditions of classic songs. Troy believes in the power of a good old-fashioned catnap. Yeah. Alfie believes he's the CEO of the household, holding board meetings on the kitchen counter. Rudder, enthusiastic singer serenading the household with off-key meows at 3 a.m. Elliot has an obsession with chasing laser pointers and believes there are alien invaders that must be defeated. Reasonable. Tabby Tycoon, this business moggy with a tail for deals, persuading the corporate world one strategic nap at a time. That's my kind of business deal. Izzy has a knack for photobombing family portraits with her majestic poses. Fritz has an existential crisis every time it sees a mirror. Okay, now we're repeating. Basil, culinary expert, offers valuable insights into the proper seasoning of catnip snacks. Watson, detective cat, solving mysteries one yarn ball at a time. Scorners. We are finding cats in the dinosaur park. Puss practices Puss in Boots' eyes in the mirror, hoping for extra treats. Sulu boldly goes where no cat has gone before, exploring every nook and cranny. Darth Vader wears a tiny black cape and breathes heavily while he's asleep. Percy, a perpetually sleepy cat, can often be found napping in the most unlikely of places. Atwood considers itself a literary critic, or always knocking over books deemed unworthy. Sherwood fancies himself a modern-day Robin Hood, stealing treats from the rich. You. Stewie dreams of world domination, one roll of toilet paper at a dime. 1. Salsa dancer extraordinaire, shaking his tail feather to the rhythm of the can opener. London acts like a proper spiritual gentleman until he gets the zoomies and races around like a maniac. There. Oh dear. Ernie thinks he's a ninja and practices stealth moves in the dark. Sawyer has an affinity for water and tries to turn every sink into his personal swimming pool. Abe enjoys reenacting famous presidential speeches. Because that's the thing people do. Burp. Samson treats every blanket as a personal mane to be groomed. Zug Zug thinks he's a Viking warrior, pillaging the catnip supply with gusto. Fletcher, Chief Inspector of the Household, investigating suspicious shadows. Burp. Andy believes he's a world-class explorer and maps out expeditions to the backyard. Bane, the melodramatic villain, plotting world domination, one catnip at a time. Levi always tries to wear denim jackets. Holly believes every day is Christmas and wraps presents early. Bentley acts like a sophisticated gentleman until he starts chasing his own tail. Copernicus, convinced it discovered the principles of gravity. I think you mean mavity, thank you very much. Hashtag Dr. Who fan. Minnie has a collection of bows and insists on wearing a different one every day. Buffy, obsessed with chasing shadows and imaginary creatures. Some of these are very topical. Others seem to be vaguely randomly generated based on a template and the words. But that's okay. It's fun. Highlander refused to acknowledge the existence of other cats. Gunner, fireworks enthusiast, convinced that every day is a celebration. Gabby never stops talking and has a meow for every occasion, from demanding food to expressing gratitude for chin scratches. Sierra enjoys hiking up curtains and perching on the highest shelves, surveying their kingdom from above. Luigi dreams of being a pasta chef and frequently tries to help in the kitchen, albeit with mixed results. Oakley, afraid of its own shadow, stages elaborate escapes from it. Chuck has a collection of mismatched stocks stolen from various households. Anubis has an obsession with ancient Egyptian artifacts. Very topical today. Tank thinks he's a bodyguard and follows the family around everywhere. Ripley, conspiracy theorist, convinced the vacuum cleaner is an alien invasion. Kramer manages the art of comedic timing, especially during litterbox mishaps. Alonzo dreams of being a race car driver but settles for zooming around the house at top speed. Final burp. 4 more cats left. Alfonso insists on wearing a tiny sombrero during siesta time. Zeus thinks he's the king of Mount Olympus and demands sacrifices of cat treats. Moose, convinced he's a circus acrobat, practicing daring leaps off the back of the couch. I feel like the last one is going to be in a present box that we've just somehow managed to miss. Yes. Emmy aspires to be a famous actress, performs dramatic flips. For attention. Okay, let's go back. We've got Angel. I like the Angel one, obviously. Wow, look at that tree! I'd love to do these as colorings. I'd need a really massive piece of paper. I don't really do digital coloring. I prefer like pencil and paper, but then I've got a whole mountain of colouring books and pencils and I just don't get them out, so I don't know. But if these people or the other people that do the cats, the hidden cat ones, did produce actual physical colouring books, I would totally buy them. Abbott, meditation master, achieves zen-like tranquility while birdwatching. Oh, we're looking for bees again. And there's 100 cats on each level. Jeremy, paranormal investigator, stalks invisible foes with intense focus. Jeremy? Brian, thinks he's a lion but afraid of mice. Burbank, a gardener extraordinaire, delights in pruning houseplants with expert precision. I really can't stop reading these. That looks like a cat sushi. Tuna roll! Perfect blend of raw talent and feline finesse. Always ready to roll with a side of mischief and a dash of wasabi. Yeah. Zoe, steadily master of stealthy naps, can snooze anywhere undetected. Oh, there's little Dino's in a present. I like these ones. Kong, climbing enthusiast, conquers the highest peaks of the cat tree with ease. Colby, cheesy jokester who loves to play hide and seek in the cheese drawer. Cal practices ninja moves by pouncing on unsuspecting shadows. Frisco prefers to salsa dance on the kitchen table when no one's looking. Rory, professional birdwatcher mesmerised by the antics of his feathered friends. Blitzen has an identity crisis and thinks he's actually a reindeer. Ella, the prima ballerina of the litter box, performing graceful leaps and pirouettes. Little dinosaur, tiny cat. Scarlet loves to play dress-up and can often be found parading around in doll clothes. Gemini has dual personality alternating between sweet and affectionate one moment and aloof and independent the next. That's a really big worm. Really big worm. Hudson suffers from perpetual bedhead regardless of grooming efforts. Katie, expert in the cat yoga with perfect form. Squiggle! Lancelot, defender of the litter box, valiantly battering foul odours. Bieber, pop sensation, serenading household members with his meow-tastic tunes. Squirrel! Miles loves to serenade the neighbourhood with his operatic mews in the middle of the night. Jimmy jams out an air guitar to the sound of birds chirping outside. Wesley, constantly getting into wrestling matches with houseplants. Sweetie has a sweet tooth and will do anything for a taste of dessert, even if it means stealing it. Coltrane, jazz aficionado, providing background purrs to smooth out the household ambience. Ulysses embarks on epic journeys to explore the depths of couch cushions. Akbar thinks every open door is a trap set by the Empire. I like that one. Alright. Okay. There's no pause, but I'm going to pause and just be right back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Right. Where were we? Darlene has a flair for the dramatic and demands to be treated like royalty. Oh, I have to go down. Am I going down or going? B. Marty convinces the time-travelling cat and tries to predict the future. Gerald is a master of disguise and can blend into any environment with his camouflage coat. Darcy holds regular meetings with imaginary friends to discuss world domination. Lennon imagines a world where all cats are treated equal and with endless treats for all. Griffin thinks he's a majestic lion until he gets spooked by a butterfly. Crockett, master of stealth, always sneaks up on your snacks. Figaro, operatic talents include singing duets with the neighbour's canary. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. Arturo fancies himself an art critic and critiques the family finger paintings. There's a giant dino bird. Creepy. Rockwell insists on inspecting every new cardboard box as if it was a potential hideout. Neo believes it's the one destined to save the litter box from evil. These are some fun cat puns. Ninja moves with stealth and precision, often disappearing into thin air, only to reappear atop the refrigerator. Oh, that is a skull. Lacey, obsessed with the cardboard boxes, and insists on claiming each new delivery as her own castle. As it should be, as it should be. Cameron, director of household drama, starring in every scene. Carmilla, queen of the cardboard box castle, ruling with an iron paw. Gambit, a master of mischief who can turn any household item into joy. Me. Marvel daydreams of being a superhero, often found perched on high vantage points surveying his domain. Joey, commuting and training, perfecting his stand-up routine with catnip-induced giggles. Elf believes he's one of Santa's helpers, spends his days keeping an eye out for naughty behaviour. Mercury, speedy little cat who zooms around the house like he's got rocket boosters strapped to his paws. A wolf, fearless warrior against the dreaded red dot. Kareem, basketball prodigy, perfecting his slam dunk technique with crumpled paper balls. Barrett has a secret obsession with stealing socks and hiding them in odd places. Ben, Viking explorer, conquering new lands. The couch with his trusty toy sword. Sid, cabinet sommelier with his stunning palette for the finest blends. Her royal Katniss, queen of naps, treats, and regal meows, commands cushions with elegance, leaving laughter in her wake. The comfiest queen you'll ever meet. Bones has a collection of squeaky toys that he guards with his life. Douglas collects socks as if they were treasures. Winston fancies himself a gentleman and insists on holding the door open for others. Nano, despite being tiny, possesses an enormous appetite for mischief, especially when it comes to batting around hair ties. Ewok has a penchant for climbing curtains and pretending to be a tree-dwelling creature. Muttley barks at the mailman and quickly remembers it's a cat. Boss wears a tiny tie and conducts important meetings with the other cats. Ariel enjoys serenading fish in the aquarium. Bernard convinces a world-renowned opera singer when he meows at 2 a.m. Alden sails the high seas of the bathtub on a rubber ducky. Gemma sparkles of mischief, leaving a trail of glitter and feathers in her wake. Mickey dreams of starring in a meowsicle. Christos thinks he's a superhero and fights crime or dust bunnies in the dead of night. Snake convinces a part snake, slithers around corners. Stark, always tinkering with cat's eyes and man suits. Riley thinks he's a secret agent on a mission to save the world from the evil vacuum cleaner. Berkeley, a sophisticated kitty who hosts perfect tea parties. Nikita practices her catwalk strut down the hallway like she's preparing for a fashion show. It's 30 cats and 2 bees. Cash thinks he's a rock star and struts around the house like he's on stage. Delgado, smooth operator, charms his way to extra treats with a suave demeanor. Bandit, sneaky cat burglar, has a knack for borrowing shiny objects, stashing them in secret hiding spots. Chekhov is a science fiction enthusiast and dreams of exploring the stars. This one I check off and studio. Kip enjoys playing hide and seek but always forgets to hide his tail. I had a cat like that. Lucius prefers to lounge on a velvet cushion looking regal. Blue has an inexplicable fear of the colour red and will do anything to avoid it. Augie can sniff out treats from a mile away. Berkeley serves the couch cushions like a pro. Neptune pretends to be a deep-sea diver whenever there's a bowl of water around. Porkchop, the reigning champion of who can knock the most things over competition. Or knock over the most things. Shepherd takes his role as protector of the household seriously, can often be found patrolling the perimeter of the yard, keeping watch for intruders, real or imagined. Samantha, a hopeless romantic who spends her days daydreaming about her great love affair with the catnip mouse. Delilah believes she's queen of a hidden kingdom in the closet. Lucifer acts like a little devil but melts hearts with his irresistible purr. Adonis spends hours grooming himself in front of the mirror and admiring his reflection. Delia always finds the warmest spot in the house. Marky Mark thinks he's a movie star and struts around like he's on the red carpet. Trump constantly grooms his hair into interesting styles. Cliff, fearless cliff diver, though rarely leaves the couch. Aldous has a penchant for knocking over water glasses and blaming it on the dog. B, that's the final B. Bender believes he's a professional contortionist, often seen in twisted sleeping positions. Barry, aspiring writer, often finds typing furiously on the keyboard or sleeping on it. Chet fancies himself a gourmet chef, but only makes meals out of catnip. Bernie is a conspiracy theorist and believes the birds are plotting against him. Dwayne, master of cat yoga and can contort himself into impossible positions. Whiskey Wrangler, the perfect cowboy with a lasso for toys, a flair for mischief, and a heart-stealing meow. Yee-haw. Isotope has a magnetic personality and attracts attention wherever he goes. Axis spends hours spinning in circles chasing its own tail, convinced it's a compass. Aw, one left! That's a squirrel. Ah. Blue, lounge lizard, basks in sunbeams with a contented grin. Sweet. Oh, it's a big lake. Wow, some big ass dinos in the lake. Okay, try and start over on the left this time. Bruiser, tough guy exterior, but secretly loves cuddles and chin scratches. Murdoch practices his ninja move into the mirror, but trips over his own tail. Oh, we're looking for birds. Jackson thinks he's a wild jungle cat and spends his day stalking imaginary prey. Trooper leads the charge during playtime battles. Artie, the artiste, expressing himself through abstract hairball sculptures. Pele, soccer superstar dribbling toy mouse with unmatched ability. Anhat, speed demon on the kitty racetrack, leaving trail of feathers in its wake. Burp. Derek is a sports fanatic and tries to organise a cat Olympics in the backyard. Linux hacks into the treat jar for extra snack. Branson tries to order the neighbourhood cats into a marching band. Jock prefers listening to a mouse to weights at the gym. Copper collects shiny objects and hoards them under the bed. Leia dreams of being a space princess and practices her regal walk around the house. Maynard, fashionista extraordinaire, constantly rearranging his fur to achieve the latest trends. Dempsey, boxing aficionado, practices paw jabs on unsuspecting toys. Ashley has a penchant for stealing socks and hoarding them under the bed, creating a secret sock kingdom. Haley believes the vacuum cleaner is a mortal enemy and stages elaborate ambushes against it. Shiloh believes it's a meditation guru and insists on joining yoga sessions. Noelle, Christmas enthusiast, insists on wearing a Santa hat year-round. Loki, master of deception, frequently tricks other pets into taking the blame for his shenanigans. Mulligan believes in second chances, especially when it comes to knocking things off shelves. Gideon believes it's a prince waiting for his kingdom. Herbie, the daredevil stunt cat, always attempting the highest jumps. Burp. Rogue grumbles out of cause, flaunts conventional litter box etiquette. Prosperity Cat, the finance wizard who turns catnip into gold and lounges on shredded stock reports. Harlow, the ultimate diva, demanding red carpet treatment wherever she goes. Holly Jolly Kitty, the official ambassador of holiday cheer, spreading joy with jingling bells and festival prints on gift wrap. Ralph, food connoisseur, critiques the presentation of meals with a disdainful gaze. Bucky has a fascination with socks and considers them his prized possessions. And a burb. Francois speaks fluent Miaousieur with a French accent. Rambo, a tough guy with a heart of gold who loves nothing more than cuddling with his humans. Berlin wears a tiny monocle and reads a newspaper every morning. Birdie, obsessed with ornithology, spends hours studying feathered friends through the window. Greta rocks a pair of oversized sunglasses like a Hollywood starlet. Now has a secret stash of hair ties and pens hidden under the cabinet on the couch. Eden, garden's assistant, expert in pruning houseplants to perfection. Mark, alien cat, convinced he's from the planet Neutron. Clumsy, the epitome of grace with a knack for tripping over invisible obstacles. Allie floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee when it's time for a trip to the vet. Oh, that's a trial away. I'm getting this mixed up. Bay thinks every bathtub is a mini ocean for epic adventures. Doc Holiday, always ready for a showdown with a letterbox. Madden has a secret stash of catnip hidden in the pantry. Atticus, ultimate library critic with a penchant for knocking over bookshelves. Diode, tech guru, hacks into smart devices to reorder favourite treats. Goose is terrified of actual geese and hides whenever he hears them honking. Elma has affinity for arts and crafts and frequently helps by unravelling balls of yarn with gusto. We haven't met Gusto yet. Channing has perfected the art of the dramatic flop and will dramatically collapse at the slightest inconvenience. Nemo has an irrational fear of fish tanks, convinced they're portals to another dimension. Reasonable? Ice, Arctic explorer, braving treacherous terrain of the refrigerator for tasty treats. Jared thinks he's a master of disguise, but always gets caught. Odin believes he's a ruler of Asgard, but is actually scared of the vacuum cleaner. Two things can be true at the same time. Gus has an elaborate bedtime routine that involves kneading the blankets and purring loudly until he falls asleep. Sammy believes he's a Hollywood star, always posing dramatically for imaginary cameras. Lexi, queen of the catwalk, models the latest in cat fashion with flair. Jarvis, tech-savvy kitty, reprograms the automatic feeder for extra meal times. Redmond has a fiery personality but melts hearts with cuddles. Mandy has an infectious enthusiasm for life and can always be found leading the charge in playtime, rallying her fellow felines for epic adventures around the house. And Quixote, knight errant on a quest to vanquish the dreaded red dot. Baron believes his royalty demands a red carpet at mealtime. Heidi, alpine adventurer scaling the tallest peaks of a cat tree with ease. Wario, obsessed with video games, tries to catch the cursor on the screen during playtime. Yep, Callie did that. I was worried about my TV. Cupid, matchmaker extraordinaire, responsible for countless interspecies love affairs. Verb. Asteroid, space explorer, dreaming of chasing cosmic mice on the moon. Carlisle insists on wearing a monocle and demands to be addressed as Sir at all times. Mozart composes symphonies of chaos with toy instruments. Captain Whiskerbeard, this swashbuckling pirate cat with a beard made of luxurious whiskers, known for sailing the 7 scratching posts in search of treasure. Hyde has a split personality alternating between cuddly and mischievous at the drop of a catnip mouse. Dylan practices extreme parkour off the furniture. Betty thinks she's a supermodel and poses for the camera whenever it's out. Ferris spends his day plotting elaborate escape plans from the house. Schrödinger, convinced it's both an inside and outside the box simultaneously. I like that one. Icarus dreams of flight and tries to take off from the highest vantage points in the house. Tyrion, despite being small, he has the attitude of a lion and demands to be treated like royalty. Igor, mad scientist at heart, conducts experiments with knocking objects off shelves. PJ has an obsession with yoga and frequently demonstrates flexibility in odd places. Butthole, Garcia, master of sleuth, sneaks up on unsuspecting toes with ninja-like precision. Shuna, seafaring cat dreaming of sailing 7 letterbox seas. Wagner sings operatic meows at 3 a.m. Dana is a natural-born acrobat and enjoys practicing her aerial maneuvers by leaping from furniture to furniture with grace and precision. Caesar rules the household with an iron paw, demanding tribute in the form of chin scratches. Nico is a master of disguise, blending seamlessly into any environment until he's ready to pounce. Cromwell has a mischievous streak and delights in playing pranks on unsuspecting family members, such as hiding socks and shoes or sneaking pens from the desk. Isabella, socialite of the feline world, throwing lavish catnip soirees. Aspen has an adventurous spirit and is always the first to explore new territories, whether it's the top of the bookshelf or the back of the closet. Evan has a fascination with technology and enjoys helping with computer tasks by sitting on the keyboard. Marley masters the art of breakdancing while startled. Lennox, Shakespearean thespian, rehearsing soliloquies in the letterbox. Sneaky, master of disguise, often seen sneaking around in a makeshift cardboard fort. Final burb. Bullseye, perfect aim when knocking over cups. Diva, fashionista of the feline world, always accessorating with the latest catnip toys. Carter, secretly believes he's a ninja cat, always sneaking around. Ellie attempts to mimic human conversations with meows and purrs. Aragorn fancies itself a knight, valiantly defends the realm from invading toys. Debo Expert in finding the comfiest spots and claiming them as his own. Chubby checker, master of the belly flop, always ready to roll. I've still got 5 cats left. Done a poorer job of finding them. Excuse me with yawns. Just always permanently tired. Cat and vending machine. Rufus, connoisseur of cardboard boxes, a collection to rival any cat museum. Goliath, tiny kitten in the body of a lion demanding to be carried. Blackjack always wins at cat card games. 2 left. Brady possesses an insatiable curiosity and is known for getting stuck in the most peculiar places. I missed quite a few around here, because I've come back to this spot before. There was one there and one in the vending machine. Did anyone see a cat? Or anything that could even vaguely be a cat? Well, I refuse to use hands. Oh, it's on the vending machine. Winnie, always in search of the perfect honey-flavored snack. All right. 15 minutes left and one thing, actually. Let's just go back. Yeah. And there's some weird machine started up outside. That is really annoying. Mark, expert marksmanship. We're looking for bees. Pope, affinity for sitting in high places. But dons a detective hat. They're octopus in this one. Scotty, often found attempting to beam up. Seamus, stand-up comedy. TT has a habit of phoning home at the door until someone lets him in. Larry, secret stash of catnip. Moon, nighttime yoga. Meows the chef, a culinary wizard, turning tuna cans into gourmet wonders, leaving a trail of whisker tasket and perfect flavors. Huey believes he's a secret agent. Tripper, tripping over his own tail. Excellent. Forrest tries to camouflage himself like a houseplant. Hugo, convinced he's a gourmet chef. Jericho serenades the moon at midnight. Twinkle, master chef. Ricky Bobby thinks he's a race car driver. Zone Dina, she's our inner princess. Jude serenades you with meows that could not rival the Beatles. Bronson considers himself a bodybuilder. Farley, gourmet chef. Barkley, gourmet food critic. Danger wears sunglasses indoors and demands a theme tune. Whiskers uses impressive whiskers to measure treat portions perfectly. Tesla, electrical engineer. Alyssa, nautic whisper waving. Whisker, not whisper. Finn dreams of starring in The Fast and the Furious. Matt, master of stealth. Rose, green thumb cat. Atari, chasing virtual mice. Sergeant Pepper. Tango. Moriarty plans elaborate schemes. Also, that's a T-Rex. Scooter, speed demons on wheels. Morty, secret agent cat. Cleveland, another food critic. Namath, football star. Billy, secret agent. Galileo ponders the mysteries of the universe. Sheldon, genius inventor. Madison believes the couch is a catwalk. Bran, Meowdle for kitty fashion. Kenway, stealthily pouncing. Earl, prefers to finer things in life. Jedi uses the Force to knock things off tables. B. Talladega, car driver. TJ, catnip is the ultimate thrill ride. Cyrus, an ancient Egyptian deity. Charleston. Elegance of a southern belle. Poochie thinks he's a dog trapped in a cat's body. Brandon. Tough guy, but secretly afraid of the vacuum cleaner. DJ. Resident DJ. Scratches turntables and furniture. Codex. Resident bookworm. Robin. Obsession with chasing laser pointers and shadows. Darla. Is it gossip? Rocco. Master hunter. Calhoun. Gourmet cat cuisine. Matty. Perpetually sleepy. We stand Matty. Sinatra. Smooth meow and a love for crooning. Baxter. Personal assistant. Spud. As a potato. I'm a potato. Reno. Master Gambler. Wolverine. First hunter by day, snuggly superhero by night. Tolstoy writes elaborate novels. Vincent Van Per. The whisker-esque cat turning your home into a canvas with playful pounces and perfectly chaotic paw prints, creating a phenomenal gallery of whimsy. Britain talks in a British accent. Strumming Whisker, the cool cat with a guitar strumming out tunes that are perfectly in tune with the rhythm of a lazy afternoon nap. Bert, the fine dining connoisseur. Stanley, sneaking into cardboard boxes. Brownie, master of disappearing acts. Reagan, master of political intrigue. Sarge runs his own boot camp. And Quincy, ambassador of cat diplomacy. Hank prefers to communicate in Morse code with subtle tail flicks. Marmaduke believes is a watchdog. Reggie, notorious food thief. Newton, convinced he's a genius. Gandhi, advocate of peaceful naps. Precious, always steals the coziest spot in the house. Ranger, leads expeditions into mysterious depths of the closet. Brock, king of hide and seek. Chase, the detective. Manny, practices martial arts. Ronaldo, soccer dribbling. Mr. Bigglesworth, bold and proud, struts around like a miniature sphinx. Blossom thinks she's a flower. Dutch, tulip aficionado. Digby, burrower extraordinaire. Bee. Huck lives for adventure. Midas, everything it touched turns to catnip gold. Final B, 11 cats left. Candy, sweet tooth enthusiast. Erno writes angst-ridden poetry. Ember, an obsession with candles. Mitch believes he's a secret agent. Rebel refuses to conform to typical cat behavior. Hey, Jessie! I insist on doing things his own way. Each of the hidden cats has its own name and personality. Was a tech-savvy kitty who loves to play with charging cables. It's great. Honey, sweetens your day. Trilton, amphibious adventurer. Jessie! We found the Jessie! A social butterfly invites all the neighborhood cats over for impromptu parties. Seems like our Jessie. Bugsy thinks every fly in the house is a potential best friend. one cat left. Sputnik! Dreams of being the first cat in space. Practice zero gravity jumps. And we're complete. You don't exist. Well, I think you do. We have done all of the cat levels. We have pet 500 cats. They all had names. And we found all of the special cats. Favorite one being the angel, obviously. And 100% achievements. Perfect timing for finishing the stream. Nice music. Kind of plinky plonky. Big stretch. Big stretch. Okay, so there won't be any extra streams tomorrow, even though I always say I'll try and get in an extra stream, an afternoon stream, whatever. There won't be tomorrow because I'm preparing for 2 interviews. One on Monday, one on Tuesday. So Tuesday is the next stream, and it's a big one. We are going to be, provided it downloads in time, streaming Assassin's Creed, the new one, Shadows? Yes, Assassin's Creed Shadows, thanks to Ubisoft. We will also have drops, hopefully, provided everything works out okay. So yeah, that will be Tuesday. So Tuesday, March 18th at 8 PM UK time, give or take, depending on how long it takes to download. Because we've got to wait for the embargo to lift to then redeem the code to then download it all. And it might be it's probably going to be a big game. We'll hopefully have enough space. So yeah, we will be streaming that for a few hours. We will have drops enabled. And yeah, thanks to Ubisoft for that. Thanks to ID at Xbox for the codes for today. We had some fun with the dinos. That was nicely amusing, and I like the fact that all the cats had names and personalities. That made me happy. So yeah. There are a whole bunch of other games that they've done that hopefully will come to console as well. And we'll finish off the Pyramids and Aliens escape room off stream. We went through the Stargates. So yeah, thanks for people watching. It's been a bit of a quieter stream today, but I guess that's okay. Hopefully y'all will be more engaged with Assassin's Creed Shadow. We'll only be doing the first couple of hours, so there won't be massive spoilers, but it'll be a case for you to be able to judge. If you want to dive into the game and how it plays and get my impressions. So yeah. Should be fun. So yeah, I will catch y'all on Tuesday. Hopefully things go well beginning of this week. But for now, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. You've probably got about 30 to 60 seconds to collect your daily Chivo if you haven't already. By clicking on the little green happy trophy underneath where it says send a message. So yeah, I will catch you later. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Bye.